Hello everyone, I am Hupesh Seemakurti from Hawkeye TechWorks. Hope you are all started your preparation for your CCNA routing and switching certification. Through this video, I am trying to put all the options that are present in Cisco Packet Tracer that would be helpful to improvise your learning. Cisco Packet Tracer not only helps you to understand the functionality of various Cisco devices, but also help you in rectifying errors that occur during your configurations in very simple way. So let's get started with the Cisco Packet Tracer. So how Packet Tracer is going to help you out? Before that, Packet Tracer is a free tool that you can download by logging into Net Academy of your Cisco. You need to just sign up there in the Net Academy and you can download Packet Tracer. To demonstrate various options present in Cisco Packet Tracer, in this video I am going to use a small network built up with two routers of 2811 series connected to two systems and show you how various options help you to understand your configurational errors. So without any delay, let's get started. Holding the control button and selecting a device will help you to select multiple devices. Holding control button and selecting device will help you to select or paste multiple devices. Now, as a beginner, you may be confused which cable to be used, either a straight cable or a cross cable. Now, we have selected the devices that are required. As a beginner, you may be confused whether to use a straight cable to connect between a router to router or a router to PC or a cross cable to connect them. So in such cases, Packet Tracer is provided with an option called automatically choose connection type. But to use automatic cable, you need to enable an option in Packet Tracer. Let me show you how to do it. To enable the automatic cable option, you need to go into Options tab present on the top left of your window, and in Options you need to go to Preferences. Once you enter into Preferences, a new window will be opened up, or you can simply use Ctrl or to open this window. If you can see here, there are various options available for your learning. The option that helps you to enable your automatic cable is Disable Auto Cable. If it is checked, just uncheck it and you can close this window. So as the option has been unchecked, now you can see that the auto cable will work fine. Holding the control, selecting the auto cable now, connecting it from PC to the router. And from now router to router and router to the PC. So if you are not sure which cable to be used to connect different devices, you can go with an option of auto cable. Now let's start configuring the routers. Seeing this topology, we can't identify which port of router is being connected to which device at the other end. So it is always suggested you to enable the port labels. The port labels option will show you which port is connected to which part of your network. So to enable the port labels option, just hit on Ctrl R or go to the options and preferences. Here you can see always show port labels. Now here you can see the option always show port labels in the logical workspace. Logical workspace is a place where your routers are Logical workspace is a place where you are working with your Cisco routers in the packet tracer area. So enable this option and close the preferences window, and you can see which port is connected to which device. For this network, it may be a smaller thing, but when you're connecting a huge network, this option could be very handy in identifying which IP address to be given to which port easily. Now let's start configuring the devices. In order to avoid confusions, we can use the text box or place note option and mention the IP addresses here. So I'm going to use 10.0.0.0 network with the subnet mask as /24 to fast ethernet 0x0 and 11.0.0.0/24 to the fast ethernet 0x1 and 0x0 of the router 2. I'm also going to use 12.series for the fast ethernet 0x1 of router 2. If needed, you can do the subnetting. Cisco Packet Tracer provides you with various options of configuring the router. The basic configuration can be done graphically using the config tab here, or if you want to get familiarized with the commands, you can go into the CLI, which acts as a console connectivity to the router, and configure the router using commands. I would always suggest you to start practicing with CLI mode rather than doing the config. In this video, I am configuring using my config or graphical mode, as I am not focusing on the configuration of Cisco devices. The fast ethernet 0x0 of router 1 is being provided with the IP address of 10.0.0.1 with a subnet mask 255.0.0.0. As per the topology, the fast ethernet 0x1 of router must be provided with 11.0.0.1 with the subnet mask 255.0.0.0. So the configuration of router 1 is done. Let's move on to the router 2. In the config tab, the fast ethernet 0x0 must be provided with 11 series IP address. 11.0.0.2 as 11.0.0.1 is being used at the other end with the subnet mask 255.0.0.0. And the fast ethernet 0x1 is provided with the IP address 12.0.0.1 with the subnet mask 255.0.0.0. I'm going to assign the IP addresses to the computers with the IP address that is present in their respective network ranges. To assign the IP addresses, click on the computer, open IP configurations and assign the respective IP addresses. Done on my PC1 and moving to the PC2 present in the network 2 with IP address, and done with my communication. And now I need to do the routing. And now that I need to do the routing to enable communication between my PC1 of network 1 to PC2 of network 2, I am using static route here. So the destination network is 12.0.0.0 and the subnet mask is 255.0.0.0 and the next hop is 11.0.0.2. Done with the addition. Moving on to the router 2. The destination network is 10.0.0.0 with the subnet mask 255.0.0.0 with the next hop IP address as 11.0.0.1 and adding the network. So this finishes my configuration. Now let's check the communication. So going into the command prompt and trying to ping 12.0.0.1 and let's check whether it is successful. The request has been timed out. That means there is no proper communication between router 1 and router 2. What can be the possible error? Which option will help us to identify it as early as possible? The possible error in this case is we did not turn on or use no shutdown command on the ports. The better way to identify it is turning on the link lights. To turn on, again hit on Ctrl R, go into the preferences. Here you can see the option show link lights. Check it and then close the window. Now you can see that all the ports are not being turned on. The red lights glow when there is an issue in the link or when you are using a wrong cable type. Let's turn on the ports and check whether they are turning green or not. To turn on the interfaces, you need to go into the interface mode and use no shutdown command. But here in configuration tab, we can just click on the port and set the port status to on. Now you can see that the fast Ethernet 0x0 port is perfectly well when it comes to the physical connectivity, whereas fast Ethernet 0x1 is still down because the other end, that is fast Ethernet 0x0, is off. So you can open this and you can turn on the ports on the router 2. Now you can see all the green lights indicating a perfect physical connectivity between the devices. So now as the physical connectivity is fine, let's test the connectivity again by using the ping command. The ping command replies again with request timed out. Well, try with the other testing tool, tracesearch. Tracesearch space 12.0.0.2. So my device is trying to trace out the route and all the possible hops in between the networks. And you can see the star marks which indicates that the request has been timed out again, which will be a failure. You can see that the request timed out is being repeated in the traceroute command. So we'll stop this traceroute command and check the connectivity between the PC and your router. The connectivity is fine. So it's a challenge to find out the issue. But if you're using the simulation option present in the packet tracer, that will help you to identify the issue very easily. So to go into the simulation mode, click on this icon present at the back of your real-time, or you can use the option Shift S. Simulation panel is a place where you can see the step-by-step movement of your packet. I am placing the packet between the PCs, and straight away you can see that the packet has been dropped. If you click on this packet, you can see certain statements which provides you the details with the errors. This window provides you layer by layer information of the packet that is coming inward to your PC and that is going outward to your PC. It is not necessary to be a PC. It can be any device. Once you click on the packet, it will give you the information present in the packet when it is entering into the device and when it is exiting the device. The information present when the packet is entering into the device is shown in the in layers, and the information that is present in the packet or that is being changed before the packet leaves the device will be shown in the out layers. So as the packet is originating here, it is not going to come in, so there is only out layers present. If you focus on the statements here, there is more scope that you can find the error easily. The point number 6 will directly state you that the default gateway is not set. Hence, the device is dropping the packet. Default gateway is the IP address of the router to which the packet has to go when it wants to meet a device in a new network. So let's set the default gateway in the PCs and check the communication again. To set the default gateway, it is always suggested to go into real time when you start the configuration. This will make sure that your changes will be updated immediately. To update the default gateway, go into the PC, IP configuration, and in the default gateway option, give the IP address of the router. Now I have assigned with the default gateways. So let me check the communication again using the ping command. And you can see that the packets have been reached to the destination safely. And now you can see that the packets have been reached successfully to the destination networks. The same thing can be observed in the simulation mode too. The packet has been created and there is no into mark, and you can see that port number in the layer 1 information and MAC addresses in the layer 2 and IP addresses in the layer 3. On hitting the capture forward, the packet reaches to the router. Once, if you want to see what information is present in the packet at this stage, click on the packet again and you can see that this is the information that is present in the packet when it is coming into the router, and this is the information or the modified information when it is going out of the router. The packet has entered from fast Ethernet 0x0 and is leaving through fast Ethernet 0x1. And you can check the MAC addresses, and you can also see the IP addresses for the source and destinations. On hitting capture forward, you can see the information when it enters into the router 2. So the same way, if you want to check information that is present in any of the middle stages, you can select that particular stage and you can check out the information present during that stage. This will help you to analyze where the errors are, at which point the error is. Let me show you few other options that might be helpful for you when you are practicing. Switching back to the real-time mode, going into the options and preferences, or simply hit Ctrl R. Selecting device name labels will help you to identify the device names, and the model labels will help you to showcase the models that are being used. So these are the various options that will help you to enhance your learning. Let us have a quick recap on the things that we have discussed and which options to be used while practicing on the Cisco Packet Tracer. To go into the preference window, hit Ctrl R and make sure that your disable auto cable is turned off. When you turn it on, your auto cable will be turned off. So that means you need to select the auto cable on your own. Turning on the port labels in the logical space will help you to identify which port is connected to which device. And turning on the link lights will help you to analyze the status of the links. And the most important tool, the simulation, will help you to see what is happening exactly in the packet, how the information is changing at every stage. Hope you liked this video. Write down your suggestions regarding the video and other options present in the comment box. Subscribe to our channel to get latest updates. Thank you.